we are backstage where it is nice and quiet at Louder Than Life. You see, you guys got the great setup in here. But yeah, I'm starting to get some hearing problems, but that's all right though. But here with Pierce the Veil, I'm looking forward to you guys. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen you, and I am stoked because I mean, you guys have been away for a while, and it's just been kind of an explosion since you guys came back, like just seeing the crowds and everything. So tell me a little bit about, I mean, first album in 7 years, like how's everything been feeling so far?
Oh man.
And first, just to be perfectly clear, there's dancing girls here, there's strobe lights, you can't see them.
It's in the other room.
It's in the other room, you can't see it, so it's not so quiet, okay? It's pretty workable.
That's fair. They were trying to be respectful of the ambiance.
Yeah, we have looks to keep up around here, man.
That's fair.
We have to break shit.
Yeah, well, you have your quiet room and then the partying everywhere else. Yeah,
of course.
Now everybody knows that we're mellow now. We're all married. The bus is watching a lot of movies and bonding experiences now.
There you go. That's not too bad. I mean, so again, like this album's been 7 years since everything came out, and it's been fantastic seeing the success of Emergency Contact. We've been playing the hell out of that on Alt 105.1. It's been so great. Yeah. So just with this whole return and everything, I mean, it was a long gap. Obviously there was a lot of drama that was going on, so tell me about how things are feeling now with the new album out and everything. How's it all going?
It has been, I guess the word when we came back, when we first stepped foot on stage again, it was like there was just appreciation for what we do. Because during COVID, and we just thought everything was going to be like taken away from us, for a while there. So like to be able to get back together and be in the same room together, working on music, making a record, and like just reconnecting as friends again, and coming out even stronger together, and then to be able to go on stage again and dive back into what we love doing. It was a beautiful, amazing, just so much appreciation now for what we do, and just to be here every day, it just feels like a freaking blessing. It's awesome.
Yeah. And the fact that the kids, all the fans stayed with us, and it almost felt like the band grew. That's what it felt like, this kind of crazy like situation for us, and you can't ask for a better situation than that. Being able to come back to the like wave of like love we got from everyone, it was awesome.
That was one of the like the plus sides of being gone for a while, was there's a whole like generation, maybe even 2 generations of young fans who had never seen our band play ever. And like they've maybe been listening to us since they were 12, 13 years old, and now they're like 19, which is crazy. So they're coming out to the show to see this band they've liked for 7 years and never seen before. So the excitement, it was like at an all-time high. It's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of like you say, it's like, it's almost the sense of like, be like, oh, well, I can't miss you if you don't go away, like kind of mentality, but like, not exactly by, choice sometimes, but, it still works out. And it's funny because I was having a conversation with somebody just before I came in here, and they're like, oh, you're going, like, oh my God, like I remember seeing them at like Warped Tour, like they're massive now, like since they came back, like everything has gone like even higher. So I mean, it's crazy that even you guys are noticing like it's that much bigger and everything. But it's gonna be so much fun seeing you guys here at Louder Than Life. And I mean, obviously you guys have played festivals in the past, and it's a different atmosphere for sure. And I know a lot of bands, some of them will say like whether there's 10 people or 10,000 people you want to put on the same show, but it's got to be a little bit different when it comes to a festival setting. There's a different kind of energy, right?
Totally. I mean, I think for us, like, we've always been, the mindset for us has always been like nothing comes free. We have to earn the crowd, because in festival situations they might not all be there to see you. And obviously the band's grown, but still, like, we go into it with that mentality, like we just go into like we're gonna play a show and just think that no one knows us, and by the end of it they're gonna be singing along. So we like fight for every fan.
Try to win them over.
Even though
sometimes, and it's pretty hard.
It's fun. It's been our story since we started our band, though. Playing festivals, you get thrown into these things, and you're like, nobody knows who we are. So we always had that mentality of like, well, we better win these people over. They never heard us before, and even like I think it's like a bit of trauma. We're like 16 years into our band now, and we're still like, fuck, man, I think that guy's looking at me weird. I don't know.
Like, and then he just rips his shirt open. It's a Pierce the Veil shirt. You're like, oh my God. But no, honestly, that's kind of our vibe, and we've always been like, with our style of music, we've always kind of been the black sheep of festivals. Whether it's like like the festival last week, we could easily play in that festival or this festival, and this one's obviously leaning way more heavy and more metal and stuff. So it's a challenge for us. It's exciting. It's exciting.
When we're building our set list to open up for Michelle Branch, it's a little different when you're opening up for Pantera.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, a few different songs, but not too much variety.
At least we have songs to choose from, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, actually, and one of my favorite questions to ask, and if you guys want to give different answers, if an answer even does come to mind, but obviously festivals, it's a different beast. It's a shorter set, but when you think about a full headlining show and you're putting together that set list, there's always staple songs that are always going to make the cut. You want to include some new ones, some fan favorites, all of that. What's a song that you wish would make the cut, but it just never does? It's one of the first songs that it's like, we don't have enough time, or it's too long, or it's too complex to play live.
This controversial song that we've been trying to work on for a while is the first track off of our record, Selfish Machines. It's called Besitos.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, it's a fan favorite, and we have been trying to bring it back, but it's such a complex song, and it's also really hard to sing. And I
forget how and that scene, it was like during that time, it was like, who can sing the highest in this genre? And Vic definitely won, and now he's paying for it.
That song is so freaking high for me to sing now, and it's just like, we try to do it, and we're like, oh man, we might have to lower this a little bit, because it's just, I sang that when I was like 20 something, and now I'm 40, and it's just physically difficult to do. So we're gonna find a way to bring that one back.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely been.
That's the one.
We have in our band room or whatever, we have a magnet board, and that one's always in the list, and then slowly yet surely we're taking away all the songs, and then it's just sitting there by itself, and then we just slide it back to the side. We're like, oh man.
Even our crew, everyone on the road crew with us, they want to hear it. Like it's definitely one that a lot of people want to hear, including us. But
you think they'll enjoy it instrumental?
Maybe, yeah. I can't remember who I was talking to. It was a while back, but somebody was like, oh yeah, if I ever wanted to do that, I would just rearrange the song. I would change this up or do different instrumental, something like that. I'm like, I guess if you want to do that, but yeah.
There's some tricks that we can do. I think we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, so we're definitely going to hear it today then.
We're going to quickly learn it.
Yeah. So so I'll leave you to get to your vocal warm-ups and everything, so you can reach those notes. But I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time. I'm very excited for the set. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your time here in Louisville. Do you get to watch any of the other bands, or stick around after today or anything?
Yeah, since we're only here today, we get to we have the long list of awesome bands playing, and we'll definitely try to watch. I think we all have different bands that we all try and watch and stuff, and if we have time, we'll go check them out.
We all want to see Sleep Token.
Yeah,
we've been listening to them a lot this year.
A lot of buzz on them.
And
Pantera,
then
obviously.
definitely want to see Pantera. I've never seen them.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of other good bands. Baby Metal, that's always a
Baby Metal
show.
Insane. It is
It's
truly
a
insane.
wild show, yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing festivals with Baby Metal for
We actually were outside. We saw. What I'm assuming is Baby Metal's wardrobe. They're all hanging out, and I'm just like, okay, it's very, very it's a
Power Rangers.
Yeah, very Power Ranger vibe. I'm like, that has to be Baby Metal, or it's like Tony's side stuff. That stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be on his Etsy store.
Guys, I haven't told you guys that I've been building this empire of clothing that I've been making.
That's right. That's the side hustle.
Inspired by
Inspired by Power Rangers and Baby Metal.
That might have just aged us too, by the way.
No.
Still around, right?
There's been 20 different incarnations of Power Rangers. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. Oh man. Well, damn. Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough L for me to take right at the end of the interview, right there. But again, thank you. I appreciate it. But I appreciate you guys taking the time. And again, we've been loving the support that our listeners are giving us, and the requests coming in for you guys. It's been fantastic. We're going to keep playing Emergency Contact, and I do look forward to more pop-up videos. Let's make that happen. Bring it back.
We want to thank you guys so much for playing it. Honestly, man, this is, we're 16 years into being a band, and this is something new for us, and we've never really experienced anything quite like this. So it's it is so exciting and refreshing, and just makes us want to be a band forever, with things like that. So we appreciate fans listening. Thank you guys for playing it, and it just so it means a lot to us. So appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.